This video is about using Coda for a workflow of a business owner using the Coda formula language to support a promotion. The example is adapted from a real-world procedure requested by one of my customers. But back then, we used several other tools to gather, research, and manipulate data. But this solution only uses Coda because with Coda, we can create docs as powerful as apps. Let me introduce you to Hannah Hotdog.
Hello everybody, I'm Hannah, a business owner who loves to take walks in the park and feed the birds. It is a beautiful day. There are no clouds in the sky. My hair is looking great. I am ready to serve my customers.
She has a promotion for a giveaway drawing every week. The winning customer must have referred at least one new customer in the past, and they must have made a purchase the week prior to the giveaway.
Hey, get your hot dogs here. And don't forget to refer a customer so you can get free stuff. We have a giveaway every week.
Hannah has to make time to run her business as well as do the marketing for it. Coda can help her organize the data required to administer the promotion and automate the delivery of the giveaway. This is a fun example to demonstrate the power and flexibility of Coda. Coda makes docs as powerful as apps, and as a systems integrator, that is a great tool to hire the web. Hannah does the giveaway on Thursday. So if today is Thursday, July 18th, 2024, we need to know who made purchases last week. Hannah's shop is all digital. So when a customer pays with the card, the terminal captures identifying data. Let's say the data is stored here in the orders table. In the first column is the order ID. The order ID is a formula that concatenates the string order-0 and the row ID of this row. So if we look at the Coda formula language for this formula concatenate, it takes text as an input and it combines multiple text values. We see that this entry of the formula dictionary has 3 dots after this input. That means you can have as many text strings as you need to join together. The next field is product bought. This icon here tells us that this is a relation column and it is related to another table called products. Then we have the quantity and the unit cost. Then we have total cost and the buyer, and that comes from the person table. And if we hover over a person, we can see more about them. This is also a related field, and we have the order dates. Now here in the products table, we see that Hannah also sells some bulk items in addition to hot dogs. And by the way, the products in this table are mostly items from the Bible in Exodus 25 through 28. For items to build, place inside of, or use for the tabernacle. But we also have products for Hannah. To see only Hannah's products, we can filter this table. So if we go all the way to the top, we can choose filter, add filter, filter by supplier, and we want to choose is not blank. And now we can only see the products where Hannah is the supplier. Now back to the orders table. Let's write a Canvas formula to determine which customers made purchases last week. The first formula we use here is called date time truncate. So if we go to the formula dictionary, we see that the input for this formula is a date or time and the unit. The unit can be rounded to a year, a quarter, a month, a week, a day, hour, minute, or second. The output is rounded to the nearest unit. So in this formula, the date or time input is using the today formula. And this is all enclosed in the with name formula. With name takes as inputs the value you want to rename, a shorter name that you can use to refer to that value, enter the name without quotes, and the expression. The expression is any formula. Inside this formula, you can use the name that you created to reference the value. So here we are using the name we created, var week date Sunday, and using this expression and referring to that variable name in that expression. The next thing we use here is sequence. Sequence takes as input the number to start from and the number to end at. So, and you have to separate them by a comma, and this input here by is optional. In our case, we're taking Sunday's date and we're going to add 6 days to Sunday's date, which is a week. The next thing we use here is for each. For each takes as input a list, and the next input is a formula. The list can be a table, a column, or list of values. And formula is a formula to evaluate for each item. It can reference current value. Current value is a special construct. As you are going through this list, do them one by one. And the one that you're on is represented by current value. It evaluates the formula for every value in list and outputs a list. I like to call these functions because the formula in my Coda doc is the thing I write. These are like functions, things I can use in my formula. So I'm going to call these functions, even though Coda calls all of these formulas. Anyway, so for the filter function, it inputs a list, and the next parameter is an expression. A formula, returning a Boolean value, true or false. Use current value to reference the current item in the list. When filtering a table, current value will refer to a row. So here is that current value again. We can use current value as an internal variable for the filter function as well as the for each function. Remember, we saw that in the for each function. The output is a list of all values in list that matches expression. In other words, it returns a list of the true expressions. Now we need to create a list of customers that have referrals. Notice this information comes from the person table, and Hannah clicks the toggle each time an existing customer refers a new customer. Moving right along, the next thing we need is a list of customers that bought last week. Remember, you can only enter the drawing if you have referred a customer and you made a purchase last week. So this formula finds the duplicates between the list of buyers from last week and the referrers. Oh, I know what the problem is. The problem is this is using last week and that we're now on a new week. So I should have recorded this video last week. Okay, here we go. So let's see here. So what I'm going to do. So I bet you, if if I change Mataniah to the 17th instead of the 10th, then we're on step 5. Now we have Mataniah. And the winner is Mataniah Robinson. Here we use the random item formula with update continuously set to false. If you leave it true, every time you change something on the Coda page, it will select another random item. We just wanted to pick one winner, one time, so we set it to false. Now, we can use the Gmail pack and an automation to email the winner and invite him to come again. Making this video is a different style for me, and I hope you enjoyed it, but as I learned Coda, it is helping me to think out loud through these formulas and functions. I will tell you this, I needed to do a lot more scripting before the video and made each piece, and that really helped. Okay, that's it for me this time. I'll let Hannah do the closing.
And there you have it. Coda saved me so much time. I love my customers. Congratulations to this week's winner. See you next week.